Happy Friday, everybody. It's Michelle. I have not done one of these videos in so long. I'm so sorry. I hope you don't feel too neglected or forgotten. It's just been kind of crazy around here. And when I thought about doing these videos, I was at home, and then my husband gets mad because it messes up our internet at home while he's working and kicks him off work. And it's just not worth that stress, y'all. But today is beautiful here. It is not really windy, which that alone is praiseworthy, because in this town the wind is horrible and gross a lot of times, especially this time of year. But it is unusually warm, which is kind of nice with winter coming in 2 days, so whatever. But this past week I had a blog post go up for Internet Cafe Devotions entitled "I Don't Need a Cheerleader." And really the heart behind that, I'm really tired, and I was just in a store and I saw a water bottle that said "flawless" on it, and I just started thinking about all these things that just float around, and the "be beautiful" and the "U" is capitalized, and flawless and blah whatever, all these messages of just sounds like empty cheerleading, and the "you are enough." And you know what? I know well enough to know that on my own I am not enough. That is such a lie and such a fallacy. So I don't need a cheerleader. What I want is people who know how to encourage and support me, yet speak truth into my life, who will call out sin in my life, who will call out things that I am not doing well, that they know I can do better, and say, hey, let's step it up. Here's what you're saying you want to do. Here's what you're saying you stand for. Well, these things aren't lining up. We need to fix that. That's what I need. So I just personally am really tired of the cheerleading. I really am, because I am tired. I lose my patience with my family. I sometimes don't want to do anything. I don't want to serve anyone. I just have pity parties, and I know my failings. I know my weaknesses. I'm not stupid. But it seems like all these messages negate that. Can we come to a point, maybe, that we can just say, I'm a hot mess, but God's not. I'm all kinds of jacked up, but God is using me anyway. And that's okay. I'm okay with my weaknesses. I'm okay with not proving myself to everybody. I don't have to do that. God has already affirmed me. He has already put his mark on me and has called me, and that's enough for me. I don't need all this feel-good, rah-rah baloney, basically, is what I think it is. So that's just kind of my challenge to you, is what are you filling your mind with? Because I want my mind to be filled with truth. I want it to be filled with God-inspired truth, with scripture, with people who are speaking life into me, not just, hey, great job. You know, I don't believe in participation trophies. I just don't. I don't need one. That's junk. What I need is grace-filled truth. What I need is mercy. What I need is righteousness. But, hey, Aurora, but I know enough about myself to know that I'm a mess. And I embrace it. And I even got to speak at a conference this past weekend, and I said, guess what? You're all messes. And so am I. You know, and all the women kind of laughed, but there were some that took a weight off of them. So I think these messages of flawless and you are enough and all these things are actually doing more harm than good. So with that, know that I am here to encourage you. I do want to speak truth into you, but I am not going to be a cheerleader. And I do not need you to be a cheerleader for me. Encourage, yes. False cheering, no. Just say no. So with that, I'm going to finish up my errands. Enjoy this beautiful sunny day. And I hope you all have the most extraordinary weekend, whatever you're doing, that you have time to rest, that you have moments where you just laugh, a deep belly laugh, and are just overwhelmed with joy in God's goodness. And that you can become okay with all that is not okay with you, because God will still use it. Just make yourself available. So have a great Friday, and I will do my best to do these videos more consistently. Forgive me. Forgive me for not being on here a little bit more often. Be blessed. Go out. Rock this weekend.